Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Nintendo Does Their Smash Directs at like 8 in the fucking morning. That's great. Well, at least there won't be any animal. Wait, what? Why did it break? I'm looking at my thing and my thing broke. Display. That's weird. The Twitch layout changed ever so slightly. Now I gotta move it. And that sucks. I don't want to do that, but I have to do it for the fans. So that it's perfect. I did it. It's perfect now. I did it. I'm so smart. All right. I'm waking up like a normal person. It's funny because like last week I was doing that every day. But this week is uh, what's up, gang? Did everybody enjoy the big podcast? It's a big podcast this week. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. My eyes are like permanently heavy lidded. They always look like I'm about to go sleepo, but I'm not. I'm not. Delicious. The more the less we talk about video games, the better the podcast is. Cool. Cool. Where's Dante? Where's Dante? I want Dante to be in the video game. Where's my Doom man? He hates demons. He doesn't like demons. Did you see that they confirmed DMC5 it's a 3 style switch? I did, and they also confirmed that the way you switch styles works exactly the way that I thought you would do it, which is double tap left and right for Quicksilver and Doppelganger, because I'm smart. Me. All right. Let's thank some people. Let's talk about Smash. Ayoko kicked in $5 a couple days ago. Pat, any chance of a Thursday morning Smash Direct stream this week? No chance at all, Ayoko. Not even a little chance. Fuck you, Kusanagi. Fucking Bimmy for Smush. Good meme. Aelgard kicked in 17 months. Thanks, Aelgard. Fuck, oh god, what time is it? Is it time to smash? But I didn't even. Super C37, sub for 20. Thanks, man. It's 5 a.m. What the fuck? Only in the loser coast. The worst coast. Gimpy sub for 9. This is 9 months of being a nerd. Thanks, Gimpy. Moosey Man sub for 7. Albalmerk sub for 4. I am the Salt sub for 7. And Connus sub for 11. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Lizard Odin kicked in 15 months. This party's getting crazy. Let's rock. Jackpot. Pew pew. Wahoo pizzas. Pizza wahoo. Pizza wahoo. Thanks, sir. Ty fan suffer 15 says, "Lady, let me smash." You know what? That's a great moment in Devil May Cry 3, where Dante's like, "I'm cool. I got abs. I'm not wearing a shirt. Hey, lady, you're sad about your dad, right? Good time to kiss you." And she's like, "No, Jesus." And he's like, "That's cool. Want to be best friends?" And she's like, "Okay." That was a good moment. That was a good moment. Masked Rider Hero sub for 23. Thanks, Masked Rider. 23 months in this hellhole. Days go by, but Pat stays as Goblin Fest as always. Thanks for being consistent, big guy. That's right, I am consistent. Is the fucking stream on? I guess it's on. Alright. Cleric of Sparta sub for 15. Thanks, man. Nero for Smash. Glad to keep watching your streams. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Americana Red sub for 5. Thanks, man. Caleb Hates Games kicked in 17 months. Says, "Good morning, sunshine. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck your own ass out of your own ass. With your butt." Thanks for the sub, buddy. Little Big Quebec sub for 4 says, "I need more power. I mean more sleep." That's true. That is true. Darth Gadolf subbed for 3 years and said, "I forgot I was still subbed." I doubt that, considering it was you sub 3 years, man. That's many subs. Hey, Farple's kicked in 18 months. Thanks, Farple. Oh wait, you're there. You're not there. That's Sakurai. Morning, Pat. Hope you and Paige are doing well. Yeah, we're doing okay. Hopefully, we end up getting Dante. Recently managed to clear E4S with my static, so now I'm just playing through the DMC series while we wait for 5.2. That's a good use of your time. That's some good video games. Hey, who likes video games? This guy. I do. Video games are good. Video games are also bad. But video games are good. Flaggy64 sub tier 2 for 18. Thanks, Flaggy. Celebrating 18 months in Shinjuku for vacation. Hello from the future times. Hello. Hope you enjoy Tokyo. Yeah, Shinjuku's in Tokyo. Yeah, hope you enjoy the Japan. It's a fun place to visit. Zen Raider sub for 6. Says woohoo. Thanks, Zen Raider. Dingus Tickler sub for 3 years. Thanks, Dingus. Welcome to morning chat, old man. Rise and shine, motherfucker. Could parts. That's right. Yeah. Nine's Tempest sub for 28. Says Saki, let me smash. That's right. Yeah. Come on. Come on, man. Can we smash now? Wahoo pizzas. It's a pizza move. Garbage Nirvana kicked in 500 bits. Says, could be worse. You could have stayed up all night playing Dirge of Cerberus like Max did. Oh, Jesus. Is he playing that shit right now? Oh, Jesus. Oh, I forgot how stupid that game is. Boy, that's stupid. Wow. Blitz Neidhart's up for a year. So it's been a year sitting in. Thanks, Blitz. Heck, EL's up for 10 since I thought I was going to have to go solo, but now I can get hyped for Smash with my favorite shitlord. Thanks, Pat. You're welcome. Winsler used 543 bits. Thanks, Winsler. That's cool. Yeah, I see that Destiny 2 spreadsheet shit. It's fucking dumb. Ace sub for 19. Thanks, Ace. Madelon sub for 32. Hey, Madelon. 32 months of Elmo and Pat 2, I guess. So over under on it being Dante or Travis. I hope it's both. So Top Hat sub for 33 says month number go up. Thanks, month number. I mean, thanks, Travis. I mean, thanks, Sir Top Hat. Oh my God. I like mornings. I don't think mornings should exist. Paige wakes up at times like this and she's like, let's go to breakfast. I'm like, go to hell, you bitch. You go to hell. And she's like, but I love you. Let's go breakfast. And I'm like, I don't fucking God damn it. I'm like, I'm gonna have a bagel, and she's like, ew. And then I'm like, defeated. All right, let's make me tiny so that it looks so you can. Fuck it. We're doing this part now. Hold on. Okay, you guys can hear that? Perfect. I'm tiny now. Tiz86 gifted us up. Thanks, Tiz. Thanks, buddy. Gunpla Goats up for 13. Thanks, Gunpla. 13 months have gone by fast. Last month, I'll be able to support the stream. Real life still takes precedence, as it should. And hope to be able to come to support your content in other ways. Yeah, also, here's Travis coming to Smash. Says Bit Ricky. Thanks, Bit Ricky. I hope you enjoy the stream. If you can't support it. Because I'll be like... Da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-ba. Stream time. Stream time. I'm killing it. Oh, hey, Fuggins. What are you're up to? Fuck. Oh, yeah, you have a real life. Makoto, sub for 11. Thanks, Makoto, peeps. My favorite ginger helping me get through the work morning by streaming at such an odd hour. Appreciate you, man. Keep up the hard work. Why, thank you. Thank you. That's kind. Mr. Unknown Alien sub. Thanks, Unknown Alien. Honeyman sub for 18. Sorry, Honeyman 18 sub for 4. Here's to 4. Thanks, Honeyman. Senior Papple sub for 9. Thanks, Senior Papple. Morning, Pat. You started right before I went to bed. Elmo for Smash? Oh my god, I would die. Also, your hustle in high school was similar to mine, except instead of games, I just sold burned music to students and teachers. Yeah, that's good hustle. Yeah, that's good hustle. Yeah, that's a good hustle. Hey, DJ Frutch, sub for 7. That's a weird name. Oh shit, I left auto renewal on. Alexa, how do I cancel credit card auto pay? No, not for Pornhub. Wait, this isn't a message. What are you? Could you imagine if Master Chef showed up? Could you imagine? And it's Master Chef and yeah, and he's like a like green Halo man, and he pulls his helmet off, and it's the chef from Burger Time because he's the Master Chef. Thank you everyone. This has been my TED Talk. Drunkengun sub, thanks man. Jared, but not the Subway Jared, sub for 5, says it's 6 a.m. for San Francisco. What the fuck is happening and why did I not sleep? Well, let's go. That's good. That's really good. Sergi XC sub for 25 says Max is dying because of Dirge of Cerberus, as is the case. I remember Justinian Knight, my artist pal, the guy who drew many of these items and this layout, was like, I'm gonna stream Dirge of Cerberus, and he was like laughing himself silly at how fucking bad that shit is. There's like 42,000 people in the official stream. That's crazy. That's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Bananas. Bandanas. Oh, Saren gifted 5 subs. Thanks, Saren. Thanks. Asagi sub for 18 says pizza confirmed for Smash. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Ugh. Argivus sub for 5 says, yeah, come on, Nero. I would prefer Nero personally, but I mean, yeah. Katie Coop Scoops sub for 9 says, 9 months already. Stream BB for me and have a Tendo live stream for you. Who'd be the absolute perfect Smash edition for you, the person who doesn't play Smash? Solaire. Doom Man. Ugh. Edgy Berserker sub for 20. I'm here at work listening, so at least there's an excuse for being up early. That's the spirit, Edgy Berserker. Konek Koryu Gamine sub for 11. Thanks, bud. So Malachi sub for 4. Says, morning, Pat. It is entirely for all this Nintendo news. That's right. Goku. Oh my god. I mean, Colland sub for 10 and says Goku with anime titties or feed. That's just awful. That's just awful. Jungo sub for 2. And hey, it's one Uppington sub. Thanks, guys. Ahame sub for 2. Thanks for being consistently an amazing fella. Nearly a decade strong. Yeah, I'm the best. My legs are too short. My ankles are at the end of the couch. I mean, sure, they're bent. They're doing like this thing, but it's like. Okay, it's time to do the thing now.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora Limited.
Are you guys excited?
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter. Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide. The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy. Which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So it won't be available right away.
Is that how they're doing?
Take a little time.
Is that how they're stopping leaks?
I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say,
"That's fucking
wow,
hilarious."
Really? So let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information. However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings. We've prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Now, let's do this.
Please don't be Sora. Please don't be Sora. Oh.
The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
This is not the actual character.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void.
Come on, Dante, kick that bitch out of the way.
Will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet, there is no other choice. You must join Smash.
Oh, okay, it's Byleth.
Huh?
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
Oh, okay. Oh, come
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself!
I don't know about this, man. I don't know, man. Wait.
So you return, and sooner than expected.
Wait.
See? Too many swordsmen, are there?
What?
And you wield the sword as well? What will you do? Huh. So that is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time. How is this? Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics. With Arid Fire, strike with superior reach. Use Amir's overwhelming power. Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught. Along with the Sword of the Creator, each weapon matches a direction. Your will and mine be now as one! To you, both sides of time are revealed! Through Smash, show the world!
I think they should remove 3 or 4 other Fire Emblem characters and then put Byleth in 3 times.
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new.
They really
Even so,
should have
you'll
had
soon
this
be able to
character
play
be
as
the
them in
first
Super Smash
character
Bros. Ultimate.
announced.
This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase individually. In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry. First off, what is Fire Emblem?
Some
It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful. The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game. Or in other words, a game in which you advance units across a grid and battle.
Yeah, I know! It's decades old!
When we talk about tactical games of that era, there were lots of ones in which you command tanks, aircrafts, and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games. Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die. That's pretty direct language though, so perhaps we should just say they're
fucking laugh
sleeping with the
track?
fishes. But really, if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone and you couldn't use them again.
This is weird.
Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you, but a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary. The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios. Several characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special. There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn. And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series. People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge.
Fuck!
I'll give it a try.
Go fuck yourself! What the fuck? Let's do it! Let's do the fucking Fire Emblem Name 'em challenge! Oh yeah!
There you go, 17. So you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary. This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17. Awesome,
Who
isn't it?
counts like that?
You can actually count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023. If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go. What is Fire Emblem Three Houses? In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto and the female version is called Beresu, but in English they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses. Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses.
Didn't this game crush? Why are they
After a certain
advertising it
incident,
again?
5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you. To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release. I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example. Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter. I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference. The game has multiple routes and the outcome of each is very different. Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand. Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now, it's actually November. Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go. So, this is our new fighter, Byleth. Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them. Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon. The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that.
Is it
First,
because they're
let's talk
fucking
about the weapon
bones?
Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air. For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this. It was pretty terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
Oh my god.
you can do awful things like this. That
That's
said, you'll launch
disgusting.
opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that
scary.
percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special. Now for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach. Like so. Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here. Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger. And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them. By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The shaft part is weaker, so it's not suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far. That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward, or downward in this case. Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit. Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this. But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful. Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area. Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong. You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect, which allows you to withstand an attack. Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this. It's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed. Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area. It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move. The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction. Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of opponents. Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little. It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them.
Wow.
By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters. It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter after counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Fail Not, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around. It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful. That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction while in the stance. It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light. You can perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so, charge a bit more, and then fire. But again, you'll need to take care when using this move. For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it, not even with the shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible. Once you've entered the stance, you won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version. As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together.
That JPEG thing looks like shit.
Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house leaders. Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier. And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in the final smash? Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Garreg Mach Monastery. This is how Garreg Mach Monastery is laid out in the original game.
Yeah,
From
I know.
these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge, and cathedral all in one stage.
Wow.
It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four.
Wow.
Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in these four areas.
I can't believe it.
The first area is the marketplace.
That's
I think this is where a
crazy.
lot of people come to do their shopping. The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house, Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say.
No, they're not. You just
They're
said
largely
them.
from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but here you can break them, you see. If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right. I wonder where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the gatekeeper. You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to him a lot. Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
Oh, that looks terrible.
you'll come crashing back down. We've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adressian Empire. And as such, they
None of
embrace
these
their
jokes are
military might.
playing in English.
Edelgard is one of the characters who is central to the conflict.
Like, all of these
Depending on
jokes
the
are
path you
fucking
take,
completely
you'll go through
falling
some terrible
totally
ordeals.
flat.
You'll notice there are prominent chandeliers above the stage.
I did notice
It's
that.
possible to knock them down.
That's incredible.
However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters, though. So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go, I made it. And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table. Like
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, fuck that table.
Just like the sign that reads Furin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break if you launch the opponent into it at close range. Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed.
Lorenz is on
It's
the
similar to the
screen.
bridge of Elden stage.
What the
The
F?
guests are from the Golden Deer, Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence. They belong to the Leicester Alliance. Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly. The last area is the cathedral,
Where's
only
the
with
fish
some
at?
platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Sedith, Flayn, and Rhea. There's Sedith, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister, Flayn. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Where the fish at?
All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that. This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes? How often are you ever gonna...
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker! And Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo!
There's gonna be another character.
By now, I think you know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here.
Oh, no.
But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using
No,
anything I can get my hands on.
No, come on.
It's not going to land that easily.
Have the character die very fast now
this is
and have
bad.
Dante save them. Come on.
Bennigan's.
Come on. Come on.
I better keep my distance.
Come on, lose. Lose fast now.
I'll use this chance to attack. Got him. That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives.
I feel trolled.
Ouch.
Wait, you just said it took 2.5 minutes to
Perfect
cycle
shield at
through
that.
the stages.
Good one.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
If I do this, or like so.
All 4 parts in
Yeah.
2.5 minutes.
There. The soccer ball connected.
Okay.
Good. There's Mom. You're in a good spot, Mom. Ah, I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
This feels like a setup,
I feel like
doesn't
the
it?
enemy might get this smash ball. See? They got it. But I mustn't give up. I can't waste this chance. There's another smash ball. Yes, got it. Now,
This
what are you
feels...
charging up for?
That looks really bad. That looks really, really, really bad.
There's still
That-
more. Whack.
That is like the shittiest looking final smash in the game.
Go on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him.
Wow.
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game.
That was incredible.
It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end. Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made
It's almost
taking
like
those
that
existing
series
tracks
is
into consideration.
massively overrepresented.
11 songs are being added. This includes an arrangement of the main theme in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well. We're also adding in a new spirit board.
Oh, yay.
It includes the house leaders among some of the other
A
popular
spirit
characters.
board.
Sothis is Legend class. Also, there's a new classic mode route, a Heroic Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Oh.
Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Oh my god. Oh god. That's horrible. Wouldn't it have been great if it was a real character? That's pet things. That's about what they're worth.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo.
What?
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it? Dark Samus and Richter are planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
Okay.
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth.
Man, that sure was front-loaded, wasn't it?
From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play. As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Yes! Fucking, they're totally gonna announce them! Something! Anything! Goku, come on!
Looks like there will be one more fighter than last time.
This is Goku!
For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out. And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed.
You son of a bitch!
Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided. Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them. But I still hope you'll look forward to it. We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have. It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2. It's been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world. Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
Oh my god!
Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is number 1. Although, I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely. Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters. The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC, which means no breaks for me. I plan to keep working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us. That's it. Thank you.
Oh, this sucks! Byleth's really cool and 3 hours is really good, but like, even in the fucking thing, they're like, yeah, Fire Emblem sure has a lot of characters, huh? Woo, sure are a lot. Whoa, they all have counters? That's crazy. Look, this one has a slightly different counter. Ooh. And I gotta play Code Veronica later. He sucks. I don't even know if my PS4 controller is fucking charged. I'll do that later. Come on, Doom Man. Come on, Doom Man. Alright, I'm gonna thank the people. And I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, go get breakfast. Rome suffer 18 says year and a half, Dante or bust. Well, that's funny now, isn't it? That's funny now. Fred and sub for 21 says drink some coffee. Yeah, well, I regret drinking the Red Bull now. The Monster now. Varsinian sub. Thanks, Varsinian. Yet another brony sub for 19. Says, I missed a few streams, so I swerved out of the hot Pokemon DLC takes, but now I'm here in time for some hot Smash takes. Let's go. I think almost everyone's hot Smash take today will be similar. That's what Pat thinks. I'm Pat. Sleeping Pliskin sub. Thanks, Sleeping Pliskin. Harry gifted a sub. Thanks, Harry. Scrubbers the Hermit sub for 4 says, showers and better hygiene for Smash. It's not gonna happen. What are you talking about? Fenrir lives, sub for 32. Thanks, Fenrir. On my way to Arabic class and stuck in traffic, lol. Enjoy the direct. Let's hope this party gets crazy. More like... Youthful Crustacean sub for 2 says, oh shit, it's been 2 months. Sick, cool, nailed it. Slayer sub for 3 says, hey Pat, 3 whole months. Ooh boy, I know, right? Shit's cray. Some neat sub for 15, or got fantasy sub for 13. Good morning, Pat. Ready to doom guy to be Gino to death? I sure was. Fear Ranger kicked in 5, says, been watching that stream Dirge of Cerberus until the direct start, and I swear to God that game is eating my soul. Here's to a great direct. Here's to a great direct, everyone! Did we all have a great direct? Yeah! Oh. You know what? You know what? I'll improve everyone's day today. I'll improve it. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. That direct was bad, right? Yeah, very bad. Very bad direct. So we're gonna add something to the stream. We're gonna do it. We're gonna check out this meme I stole from Twitter the other day. Okay. Alright. That was a fun moment. Alright. Oh, fuck. It's not that funny, weirdo. Dude, when Paige and I scrolled past that on Twitter, we were both like crying and knee slapping. Alright. Okay, we're good. Fear Ranger kicked in. Oh, wait, I read that just now. I'm sorry. The Drew Crew sub instead of Brandon X-Man for 6. Thanks, guys. Star Otter sub for 7. Can't wait for the Boomerman reboot. Boomerman. Also, Okami Den stream when? Fuck that game. It's the worst version of Okami. Ken Real sub. Topsy Creep sub for 13. Thanks for being you. Hope your family have a good year. P.S. Can't hear you. You could hear me. Shane White kicked in 5. Thanks, Shane. Pat waking up with a morning baritone. How's your day been? Any chance for a surprise announcement or just straight to news from Sakurai? Just straight it up. How's your RE marathon going? Haven't been able to catch them recently. Good morning. Have fun. I beat RE to 1, 2, 3. Next is the CVX, which I will hopefully not fall asleep on. Vanessa sub for 15 says, hope you have a good day. I think I will now that I saw Chose. Average Prodigy sub for 3. Thanks, Average Prodigy. Carl Deck kicked in 5. Thanks, Carl Deck. Hey, Pat, you know the long Hey, Pat, so you know the random long-winded tangent discussions are the best, and what I look forward to each week in the podcast, which I listen to twice live and on the app. Why, thank you, Carl. Tom Atlas sub for 8. Thank you. Raging Inferno sub for 3 and Dieter sub for 18. Thanks, guys. Trinity 5 sub for 36 says swag like Caillou. Betty Sharkface sub for 3 says Video Dames. Nintendo removed the Smash reveal from YouTube after massive downvotes. It had 25k downvotes. That's really funny. Hey, I have an old piece of advice for everyone. Do you want a really old piece of advice when it comes to the entertainment business? It's really simple. Don't stop. Fuck. Don't start the show with a showstopper. Joker's reveal at a non-Nintendo event set the tone for craziness. That set the expectation. Joker should have been last. Frosty Klondike sub for 2 says, watch, we'll get 2 DLC characters. Yeah, Byleth and Byleth. Kane Felmont sub for 18 says, hi, Pat, hope you're doing well this morning. I'm doing great. Scary Boy kicked in 5. Thanks, Scary Boy. Hey, Pat, does your head feel like it's about to explode too? No. I feel fine, other than being like, blur. Gotta love these early announcements. Haha, killed me. Sorry, buddy. Skyfire Hero sub for 7 says, just lost control of the floor scrubber and work and caused property damage. Hope my job is in danger. I'm sure I'll be fine, man. Just blame it on someone else. Finite Monster sub. Thanks, Finite Monster. Eagle Strike sub for 16 says, so Wooly just tweeted some Galaxy Brain shit for the Smash reveal. What are your thoughts? Well, let's go ahead and check it out. Let's go ahead and check out Twitter. Oh, that's some good memes right there. Oh, Twitter's a mess right now. Holy shit. All right. Uh-oh. Dude, he tweeted that 4 hours ago. And it was wrong. What the fuck are you talking about? Theek sub, thank you. Jotaro Kujo sub too. Thanks, Jotaro. Edward Falcon for Smash kicked in 5. Thanks, man. Come on, Nintendo. Put in a second Captain Falcon in Smash. They kind of did. His name is Ganondorf. Unrelated, but apparently somebody made a salty bet for Final Fantasy Tactics battles. Yeah, Strident's been on that shit hard. Shit's crazy. Inagumi the Hound sub for... Oh, what the fuck? Sub for 6 says, holy shit, 6 months. In 2020, I got a gym membership. I still got a job at Wendy's, and I'm trying to find a job in a supply chain. I went to Wendy's last night after the podcast, and then on the way home, I almost shit my pants. It was a very scary experience. That is my Wendy's story. Borkmeyer sub for 25. Thanks, man. I stayed up till 1 a.m. for this. Shit, bye. Need sleep. Yep. Creaky Skelly sub for 11 says I sleep. Yeah. Clem's tweeted, I'm a big fan of Fire Emblem 3 Houses, which I think almost everybody is at this point. That game's incredible. But he sleep. Otaku Isaiah sub for 20. Woo. Being awake and watching the Smash Direct. Wish it was Travis. After getting my laptop signed by MagFest at MagFest by you. That's me. Pick out a fact for the 21st anniversary. Thank you, Otaku Isaiah. Fei Fong Wong sub for 20 says, I'm going to throw up. Kage sub for 30 says, you don't get Dante, I don't get Sora, we all suffer. You suffer, not me. Shovel Justice sub for 13 says, I am big sad. That's right. Kanori sub for 10 says, oh man, how does Dante play? Oh, what is this shit? That's right. Did you see that Reddit image of Dante eating his Smash invitation? I did not. But boy, there's going to be some fucking dank memes. Wait, did somebody just say they announced a fourth house? Oh no, Pat's smile and optimism gone. Disgraceful King sub for 28 says, wow, what a reveal. Fire Emblem and friends. That's right. DJ Fakey sub for 4 says, sorry, Pat, but I am into this. You should apologize. Here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Is everyone ready to hear the hottest take ever? Does everyone want to hear Pat's big hot take? Okay, here's the hot take. Fire Emblem Smash character. What's the list of Fire Emblem characters in this game? I need to know this before I have my hot take. There are 8. Jesus. Marth, Athena, Roy, Crom, all right. All right, here we go. This is the problem with Byleth. Byleth is a cool character from a highly popular new video game that has blown up Fire Emblem popular more than big popular. However, they are the 8th nearly identical character from a series in which the main or secondary character keeps getting in. Marth got to be in because they were the Fire Emblem character, and that's fine. Lucina is a literal Marth clone. She even pretends to be Marth. Roy has... I don't know what the deal with Roy is. Roy sucks. Crom... Fuck it. Ike's cool. He's heavy. Robin's cool. They got the book stuff, and that was... Awakening was very similar to Three Houses, big popular. And then Corrin is there, which I think sucks because their game sucks, and no one likes Corrin. So, what if we go back in time and just go Marth, Ike, Robin, and then Byleth would happen, and people would be like, "Oh, cool, Byleth! Wow!" You know, you flooded, like, think. There's a whole presentation on how not a clone Byleth is. Yeah, but they're still a Fire Emblem character. It's about series representation. Right? Like, it's as if, okay, how would everyone feel if in each of the challenger packs there was another goddamn Pokemon? When there are like 14 Pokemons in the game. Right? People would be fucking, that's stupid. That's a stupid. I would have rather had like a fucking weirdo shit ass like Wonder Red or Chibi Robo or fuck, I don't know. So there's Nintendo characters. I don't, whatever. Fuck y'all. All right, Nelson sub for 14 says, "Oh boy, another character for the Fire Emblem fighting game." Now you can have an 8-player Smash and not even hit all the variations of the Fire Emblem characters. Valkuma sub for 7. Thanks, Valkuma. Deck It Out sub for 5 says, "Wow, this reveal didn't improve my 6 a.m. walk to the train." Okay, I actually want to know about this Fire Emblem 4 Houses thing. Fire Emblem. Oh my god, I can't type. Fire Emblem 3 Houses DLC? Where's the Ashen Wolves? Okay, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Oh! 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 Oh, it bit my tongue so hard. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch this other thing because this looks way better. Switchy.
Back then, there were tons of rumors about what goes on below Garreg Mach. Something about tons of passages and houses beneath the town. All inhabited by super shady people. It had a real intimidating name, too. What was it again? I think it was called Abyss? Abyss is home to those who shun the light of day. It is the secret shadow
Oh, it's
of
Team
Garreg Mach.
Hot.
They think they need a place like this for Garreg Mach to thrive.
Yeah, fine. We're the Ashen Wolves. We're the secret 4th house in Abyss. Surface World turned its back on us, and we did the same in return.
The Ashen Wolves are a house in name alone. They are eager students with no teacher to guide them. If you could find it in your heart to take them under your wing, I would be most grateful.
Prepare to face the almighty King of Grappling.
No matter what we do, we're all just gonna die in the end anyway.
Tremble in fear at my magical might.
We're a unique bunch from all walks of life. Once you get to know us,
Oh, wait, it's only 4
I'm sure you'll
characters?
love it here. Don't worry, no one will die. We'll get everyone out safely.
Well, that one was better. That was better. But it wasn't as good as that. All right. Oh, man. All right. Tom Atlas kicked in 15 bucks. Thanks, Tom. I think there's more Fire Emblem representation than Mario rep in this game now. Yep. Yep. Vor Mommy 69 sub for 22 says, I hate Nintendo so much. Yeah, me too. I hate them. Fuck them. Chose. Nillan sub for 18 and Eichmann sub for 17. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad I'm waking up now. Sick. Itzy Man sub for 34 says, wow, that's a whole lot of months. It sure is. 34 months is like almost 3 years. Scary Boy kicked in 5. Thanks, Scary Boy. My face feels so tired, man. I just want a Wahoo Wacky Man. So, like, if any new Fire Emblem games are announced, that's a guaranteed Smash slot, huh? Apparently. Lemu Hollow sub for 20. Thank you. Jay Squirrel sub for 7. Says, poop announcement to new sub on. That's right. Poop. Comes out of your butt like this. I am streaming at 3 o'clock today, Major Tom. Ein Harry sub tier 2 for 8. Thanks, man. It's this cool Smash announcement. No. Which this is ICQ kicked in 5. Thanks, ICQ. Little bum Dante ate in, but the piss baby tears that will flow from this day onward will keep me going somehow. Truly delicious. Yeah, people. Oh, yeah. I'm excited for the memes. You give me some good memes. What am I doing anything immediately after this? I'm gonna get breakfast and then set up CVX and then fuck around till 3 o'clock. That's my plan. Kusoden sub, thank you. Neo Kaiser kicked in 5. Thanks, Kaiser. Hey Pat, should I make a pointless, egregiously long and pretentious YouTube video explaining why the relationship between Skrull and Renoa in FF8 doesn't work? I mean, you could. But you could just point out that Squall and Renoa are a pseudo-incestuous do-over of their parents' romance. Which is fucked. Hey girl, my dad really wanted to fuck you, your mom and make you. But that didn't happen. So I'll make my dad and you or something. I don't know. FF8's stupid. Neo Kaiser kicked in $5. Thanks, Neo Kaiser. Hey, Patch. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry, Neo Kaiser. Watch the Mortal Kombat 11 Joker trailer, you fuck. Like, I give a shit about MK11. Like, I give a shit about MK11. But okay. You want some fucking... Let's go ahead and find that. Okay, we're gonna do it now. Oh wow, it's the Joker!
Those blades, those teeth!
Realizing the ways I can kill you.
The bucks I'll make selling them in Gotham!
Fight!
Oh wow, it's Joker. Wow. Oh, he has a little... Oh, he has the punchy gloves. It's so zany. Do you see it?
I'll save the day.
Alright, that's alright. That Batman puppet's pretty great. That Batman puppet's pretty great.
Always the buffoon!
Oh god, I wish these games just didn't animate like such garbage. They're so stiff.
Fatality. The Joker wins.
Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Did you see the Joker? I saw him. Hey, Rada kicked in 5. Thanks, man. Everybody's talking about Dante or Gino or whatever, but what about Isaac? Oh, man. Isaac would have to shit and piss his way all over. That's never getting in Smash. Tuhu Town, sub for 4 says, boy, I'm a little mad I slept through the direct. The salt must have been great. It sure was. Captain Henry, sub for 6, says, I can't believe that I'm the hoe that's mad now. You're right. It is crazy, ain't it? And Comrade Iota, sub for 10. Thanks, Comrade Iota. A wave of disappointment to start the day. Sick. At least I get to use this to say, keep doing your thing. Can't wait for more Resident Evil. Also, Choez. That's right. All right, I'll see you guys in a couple hours. That would be 5 hours from now for Code Veronica. Get that all set up and shit. Oh, hold on. Fap Central sub for 2. Says, hey, Dad. Hey, Fap. Tell your mom I said hi. And I'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go be disappointed like Big Baby Man. That's correct. All right. We're out of here. Fuck y'all. Bye. Shut the